might work. I tried to use the other phone. Evidently, we had some quality issues. So I'm gonna come down off that one, and we're gonna try and see what we can do with this one here. All right. Hopefully there'll be no interruptions. I set everything up, it'll be all right. But I asked this question to you because uh, I guess I do claim to be woke. I guess my definition of woke. But I mean, yeah, the other one, yeah, it did. The other phone was cutting up, and then this one, I got to set it up so nobody will call and about the Android, y'all. That's the Android. It be letting me down. Good old Android letting me down, but it might be because it's done been through the fire. But I asked the question to y'all because a guy came and commented. He said, "I claim to be so woke, but I work for a white man." And I really I thought that was some of the funniest shit I read all day. It was really hilarious because I just it's hard to believe people still that stupid. It's still hard to believe people that stupid. Who doesn't raise your hand if you don't work for a white man? So that was just like some of the dumbest. That was like the dumbest statement in the world to actually make. You know what I mean? Like I claim to be so woke, but I work for the white man. Let me see. Let me explain to you to me, what being what being woke is having knowledge of self, knowing who I be, where I come from. You see what I'm saying? And having knowledge of yourself helps you better understand yourself. So it help me move forward as a man. Now a lot of people ain't gonna understand that because they still don't have knowledge of self. And by that dude making such an asinine comment, you claim to be so woke, but you still work for the white man. See, you still so sleep that you still think it's a white and black issue. That's really what it is. You don't understand that Black Lives Matter. A billionaire funded that. They don't look nothing like me or you. Just playing a fucking game with your intelligence. Cause see, you keep focusing on who's white, who's black. The real white people who causing the real problem, they doing it to every last one of us. So every white person you see walking around the street, working with you, going to school with your kids, they going through the same thing you going through. So uh to me being woke doesn't mean I'm woke so now I hate everybody. That doesn't make any sense at all. I have knowledge of myself. I know who I am, so it just makes me a better man. That's just me. And not only that, see, somebody making that comment, once again, we gonna go back to lack of education, stupidity. Because working here, like a lot of y'all may feel like, man, why you still working there? It's still, I open the door for a lot of people over here and helped a lot of people out, which in turn helped a lot of other people out. So it's bigger than just me. And I got something I'm doing. So can't nobody question what I got going on because I'm my own man. You know what I mean? And I walk a path that's not laid out by me, nor is it laid out by any other man. I do what my heart tell me to do. I felt like I needed to do the YouTube videos for the convicted felons. And that's what I did. I felt that that's what I was supposed to do. So when it's time for the next move to be made, that's what I'll do. But all the thinking that I'm woke, no matter where you work at or who you work for, you go work for somebody white. What's up, cuzzo? I can't call. Can y'all hear me? Y'all might can't hear me. Y'all hear me or no? It's audio. Can you hear it? I'm too far away. Is it through the headset? Ah, being woke. But yeah, being woke as a black man means I question everything and I research all. I have knowledge of self and understand white supremacy. No, now I'm telling you, I couldn't even put it better. Couldn't even put it better myself. Thank you, Malcolm McCroy. I want you to listen to what he said. This is a perfect example. Being woke as a black man means I question everything, I research all, I have knowledge of self, and I understand white supremacy. Thank you, bruh. Thank you, bruh. I mean, I couldn't have put it better myself. Being woke doesn't mean you hate people, you hate nobody. How could you hate somebody when you're looking at people that's all different shades and all different races and they go right to school with your kids? The American Dental Association don't just tell black people fluoride is good, they tell everybody. You know what I mean? It's an everybody thing. Like, what we really need to realize, if we could just get over all that little itsy bitsy color stuff, but they know we'll never get over that stuff. Well, if we just as if we just the everyday average people would just shake all that, you would be surprised how you would see how the government and how around the world how scared they would become if we all as a people in this country here just stood together. It would be crazy, but they know that it will never happen. Just like a lot of people like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. No, all lives matter. All lives matter. And then soon so you say that, somebody will be like, oh, you coon. You don't even see what you don't understand is. Let me break some shit down for you. Let me tell you what a real coon move is. A real coon move is when you lead us to the slaughter, tell us to be calm and integrate us so somebody else can make money. You see what I'm saying? That's what if we go be mad at white supremacy, we definitely got to think about that little small percentage of the Uncle Toms, that little small percentage, or whether you know it or not, it's a small percentage of black America that controls the whole black America. So before we can even get to the realm of white supremacy, these small population of black America think they would rather sit back and get the crumbs that fall off massa table. They wanted to be separated from Marcus Garvey. They didn't want nothing to do with going back to Africa. They just would prefer the crumbs that fall off Massa's table. Now, these are your Jay Z's and such. All your blacks in power, the guy who owned BT, all of them, Bill Cosby. See, and then you got the ones like Bill Cosby, they get too big for their britches and they try to become real wealthy and buy TV stations and then they crush them. Like you hear Puff Daddy talking about buying a football team. See, that's when that's when those that little small percentage of the little coon factory, they think that Master's just gonna let them cut into that real bread. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. They're like, oh yeah, well Jay Z owns a team. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Just like the Miami Dolphins, they let them own like 1.1 tenth of a percentage, and that's only to drive ticket sales up. They did that down with the Miami Dolphins, with the Serena and Venus, and somebody else that bought a little piece of the Dolphins. I mean, it was minute, minuscule. It was amounted to nothing, but just to drive their ticket sales up. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not go. I don't attend the garbage. You know what I'm saying? You'll sit here, somebody come here and tell me, about me working for the white man, but then he'll go and quote all the stats of the latest basketball game, but he can't tell you nothing about his kid's curriculum in school. I mean, who's the real fool here? Who's the one really distracted? I'm woke because I see everything. I question anything, just like the brother said. And all I want to do is be the best man I could be and do what I was brought here on this earth to do. I was born and I'm here for a reason. We all are here for a reason. Just want to find out my reason, my purpose. That's it. I think we all should be looking for that. I think every man, at least I know the cats around me because I really don't hang around no garbage. And you are who you hang around. Hang with English, you learn how to soar. Hang with wolves, you learn how to howl. I mean, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. So I'm down here in North Carolina. I was trying to let my truck rest a little bit, but it's hot as hell down here on the inside of the truck. But on the outside, the wind is blowing something vicious out here. We out here right outside of Burlington, North Carolina. We down out here south of Burlington, North Carolina, at about 100 miles from. Well, not about 100 miles, about 69 miles from the Walmart, DC. Oh, just came through there, bruh. Yeah, I ain't doing too much. I'm about to mess with the laptop for a minute. I'm still trying to learn how to work with this laptop. One thing I don't like about the laptop, man. What's up, Milk, man? It keep trying to tell you to download and buy shit. This you need this for a virus and all that, man. Leave me alone. I'm not buying nothing else. Stuff popping up the phone do the same thing. I really don't like that. Then they want to the laptop. It like it's too much to me. It's like when I got out of the joint. I guess when you was being out here in those times, I went and joint from 2006 to 2000. Hold up, what year is it? I don't want to tell you. 2006 to 2012. And when I left the street, we had chirps. I don't know if y'all remember the everybody had a Boost chirp phone. So when I came back home, it was the craziest thing because I think between 2006 and 2012 when I left, that's when they came out with these phones where you like scroll the screen and stuff. And I thought it was the most bugged outest thing in the world because when I came home, I looked and seen nobody talk no more. You know, you see people walking down the street, everybody just so caught up with their phone. It was like zombie land to me when I first came out. It was like zombie land. But then eventually we all just fall back in with everybody else and continue on. But I know, like, I got a 16-year-old daughter. She about to graduate high school. It's time. It's gonna be time to unplug. Or the next tail to chirp. Yo, I'm telling you, that was too much. Then I came home. I mean, but still, we had some connection with the chirp because we was talking. You know what I mean? We was talking. But now everybody just is like. I mean, you go in a restaurant, everybody's just like doing this smartphone, dumb people. Cause like everybody just sitting there looking into a screen. Nobody's talking. Nobody's interacting. Come on, ask your kids about red light, green light, playing hide and go seek or something. That type stuff spark your imagination, man. You don't when you just looking at a screen. There's no imagination in that. Your brain, you ain't using no brain power. Nobody playing instruments no more. Which one of your kids play instruments? Nobody talk about playing the saxophone, playing the guitar. They phase that stuff out. That stuff all takes working both sides of your brain. Just doing none of that. Just slowly but surely, parks is empty. Just people don't realize the dumbing down of society, yo. Like, just look at it. Think about it. Think about it yourself. I was driving cars at 10, 11 years old. Was driving tractors, cars in South Carolina. You know, my daughter's 16. She just learning how to drive. Just look at the kids nowadays. They not nowhere near as advanced as we was. So truck about to cut off and it's hot. It's hot as hell out here. But just look at it yourself, man. Like they done even decided they took it upon themselves. They didn't tell you about it. They didn't send you a memo. They don't teach the kids how to write in cursive no more. It's not important for your kid to know how to sign his name. So eventually, nobody will know how to sign their name no more. It's changed. It's just went down. That's it's just not like it was no more. We're not thinking no more, not using our head, no critical thinking. That's why things it's not hard to do things to people, subject people to certain stuff when you continuously dumbing them down. I mean, like nobody just like That cursive writing, let's just go into that by itself. Your kids and kids after that, signing their name will be obsolete. That will be no more. That will be nothing. That will be a thing of the past. Exactly. It is, and I seen something on that too, brother. I seen something on that. They don't teach that no more. Right, me and my girl. Exactly. What's up, Marcel? I can't call it. And if you notice that, listen, they don't, they don't in school, music and arts, they dumb that down. They're like, oh no, don't. That's not nothing. Playing an instrument, I don't know. If you ever played an instrument, I play the drums. And it's sad, I'm going to buy me a drum set immediately. If I don't play it, but once a week, I'm going to have it in the house. But playing an instrument, it gets both sides of your brain working. Reading that music, playing an instrument, get both sides of your brain working. How dare you do that? It's just nobody's doing nothing to get that brain working no more. Just not even using it. It's turned into a straight sponge. Yeah, you already know David Harvey. St. Louis with that. What's that paper? The Evening World. That's my paper there, baby boy. But like I was watching something the other day, y'all, and it doesn't matter. And this is what's so sad. Like when you talk about the cursive writing, and you just look at yourself. Sometimes I know we all thought about this as parents. Like, damn, these kids these days, man, they just dumb as shit. And then you look, and then you're not really just thinking about it, just saying it now. Like, hold up, what they teach y'all in school? And my daughter said, yeah, they don't teach cursive writing no more. But then I'm gonna tell you what really kind of freaked me out is I didn't realize how vicious it really was. Now we all live in different cities. We grew up in different towns, different states. So where we live at is different climates, different things going on. So we all should get this off as hell too. We all should get different news. But for some reason, seems like they want to give us all the same news. Hold on. I want y'all to watch this now and see how the news is the same no matter where you live because all the news is scripted. This is just a quick example. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Happy? Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, you are being programmed. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. See that? Don't worry. No matter where you live, it's sending everybody. Don't worry, be happy. Get it? Don't worry, be happy. You fucking get it. You see that? It don't matter where you get the news at, we all go get the same news, which is per CIA. CIA controls the news. It's crazy how deep. Like look, like the news is psychological. You know, we used to think, oh, I got to get the news, see what's going on. They never tell you what's going on in the world. Remember when they bombed? You know, when everybody was talking about Desert Storm, yeah, we went over there, we kicked their ass, yeah. No, we didn't. Desert Storm, that little girl who made everybody feel like, oh, we ought to go over there and do something to them. She was the Syrian ambassador's daughter. They gave her that script to read because America didn't feel like going in that war. Man, it's a vicious game. Vicious game. They use that girl just like they using them kids in Florida right now to go ahead and tell y'all, see, they already done figured out a way for folks like me. We can't have guns no more. So I'm never allowed to touch a gun again. So they already took my guns right, so I'm off the table. Now they working on the rest of y'all. So they got them little kids down there. And where did you think? Let's think about where we grew up at. Where is it right for them little kids to talk like that to that lady, a grown woman from the NRA? Where is that at? That's cool for them to talk to a grown woman like they talked to that lady on that interview. Come on, man. And everybody cheering and all that. It's all propaganda, man. It's all propaganda. Once again, to take your guns away. Every time it's never done for nothing. Every time something happens, a school shooting, pay attention to the laws that pass after that. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And soon it will be to a point where we won't even be able to say nothing to each other like this at all. It will be completely, you won't be able to do nothing but get on here and smile and ha ha and hee hee. And that's when I'll turn it off. But a lot of channels I used to watch on YouTube, they've taken them down. Which leads me to believe, now I see these people follow all the rules, but because they don't believe in some of the shootings, they've taken their channels down. And I find that strange. But something else I find strange is how in Vegas and Florida, there was witnesses that say it was multiple shooters. I don't understand that. They kept trying to say, I mean, why is it always just one lone shooter just going to shoot some school up or some movie theater? It's just the same thing over and over. Why is this? We know the Sandy Hook. Oh my goodness, we know that was so many lies. A kid did not. I thought, and then we was all upset. Everybody was upset. Thought he shot his mother in that school. Come to find out, he shot his mother at home. He didn't shoot the lady at the school. He did shoot her and kill her, but he shot her and killed her at home or something. He wasn't there, but the story they told was just made up. I don't know why do that. I just think that the country could be great if they would just tell us the truth and keep it a buck. Just keep it a buck across the board. Let us really put our own politicians in office. Because the only politician I see up there who nobody don't got their hand in his pocket, I'm not even being funny, y'all. The only one I don't see nobody got his hand in his pocket is Trump. The rest of them bought and paid for. But Trump, nobody funded his campaign, but they trying to get him out of there. He got a lot of them pedophiles out of there. I got to give him props for that. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he do his orange ass, but I mean, we already know the presidents have been picked and not by the vote either. And just like when I seen it, did you know that Barack Obama was related to Dick Cheney? See how smooth it is? See how smooth it is? When we seen Barack Obama get elected, don't get it wrong, some black folks cried all over the country. Like, yo, we made it. It was the smoothest, it was the smoothest skinning. And it's not like it's something that just, bruh, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I want to go to Atlanta because I got a lot of partners in Atlanta. I got a lot of connections in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you something. I really don't. Keita Wee is from Virginia. That's where she from. But I really got this thing about Virginia. I really don't like Virginia. Okay, Virginia is something with Virginia's like an old slave state. I really want to get out of there as soon as possible. So I'm thinking about Georgia. To tell you the truth, I wanted to move to California. And before Keita we got pregnant, that's what we was trying to slide to California, but we can't go to California now. California still got, you know, we can't go out there now, not with a baby. Everything changed with the baby. So, we still undecided. All that stuff, it's just like, it just came like, poof. Still trying to figure it out. I'm thinking like between, yeah, I don't like VA either. I'm in Maryland. It's still so. Oh, yes, it is Maryland. Woo, man. What you think about the clone meat? They say we eat and don't know. Bruh, Apocalypse. Let's go into that McDonald's meat though. The people who sell the scanners, that sell the scanners, this is what's crazy. The people who sell the scanners also have plants where they chop up bodies, and they also sell meat to McDonald's. I think that is kind of weird. It was something in here I had on the McDonald's meat, and the dude broke it all down, man. I can get it and pull it back up, but it was trying to say something. The only way you could get something in your system is from eating brains. Don't get me wrong. It said the only way you can get something in your system, it was something. I got to go pull it up. It's from eating brains, and they said the average American has this level. Like, how are we getting this? And it was like the people who, you can look that up. You can look that up too. The people who sold us them scanners, they also have body part factories, and they also sell McDonald's as meat. I think it's mine. You all right, baby?
Oh, you know, it's hard for me to get in.
All right. You all right, baby? White baby. I get the wife here. She coming in. Damn, your hair blowing, baby. God damn, you got the tights on? Cut this motherfucking video off. I see how we got Junior up in there.
That
Girl.
was popping. I went outside that Wednesday.
That's why Junior got up in
That's
here, baby.
crazy.
Okay, boo.
I had to watch this shit.
Alright. I want to pull that up for you. Remember the same thing I seen about the McDonald's meat?
That dude.
And then in China, they made some burgers, some hamburgers. This was the grossest. China, I mean, they must don't have no human rights laws or nothing. They made some burgers out of human feces. I'm serious. Do I still have that? I thought it was the grossest thing in the world. Did I put that up somewhere? I might have put that up. Oh,
You know what to do.
yeah. She better sit her ass down. I told her to call my phone.
She probably tried. Or either
I
she
want
thought
to
she
see
was
if I
just
still got it on there about that meat, man. That meat, that was the craziest thing in the world about the burgers that are made out of human
Hey
feces.
y'all. Don't mind my hair. It was cute.
The cattle, that
The wind
McDonald's,
blew that shit everywhere.
this meat, the plant isn't
What are you talking about?
green bean. It's just regular cows. Bruh.
That ain't regular cow.
That is, bruh. That is not.
I've tasted real beef
Bruh,
and I tasted
bruh, I
McDonald's.
know what real beef is.
Why
That
they can't
McDonald's
see
beef,
us?
I hear you, bro. They might put them cows in the front door. You know, you may see them go in the front, but out the back side, I'm gonna tell you, that's one thing, you can't fake ground beef.
You sure
And they
can.
don't have no ground beef in them things. Them things are. Listen, there was an experiment. Check this out, bro. They did an experiment with McDonald's nuggets and McDonald's hamburger. They sat it out for 3 months. That shit did not mold. It did not move. It stayed the same size. That is not beef, bro. It's not beef. I promise you. I'm gonna find that article. I'm gonna find that and pull it up for you. I don't have it right now. I erased it, but I put it up somewhere. But the dude made the burgers with feces in them.
Cookie. Y'all gonna eat that
And the
cookie
dude
stuff?
broke it down. He called it, it's some ingredient, and the ingredient is right in there. But the guy broke scientists. That's why I love the internet. You get people more technical than you can break that shit down. And be like, bam, thank you for the breakdown. Let me go ahead and analyze everything. And so he broke it down,
I
and it
never
was a
had
chemical
before.
component. I don't know. The meat come. Them people who sell them TSA scanners, they also sell McDonald's meat. I looked at the article. Myself. I'm gonna pull it back up. Them people who sell the scanners we walk through in the airport, they sell McDonald's as meats too.
No, that's right.
What's good, Jay, baby? Seen that? I thought it was longer. The bread didn't mold or nothing. Exactly. Come on, bruh. Come on now. What's up, Mario? Now, come on. When you ever sat a burger somewhere and it ain't mold, it ain't shrinking nothing. That burger stayed the same size. It ain't lose nothing. I mean, same old size burger patty. Nah. Hey, we chilling, baby boy, in North Carolina off the 85 and the Flying J Day.
This cherry?
Where my drink at? Let me get my drink. I need to sip it. I need something
Oops.
cold. Huh?
Oops, that's your drink.
Put it on down, babe. You know you didn't drink your shit.
No, I forgot about that when I met up and
When we in North Carolina, we go out to hit Bojangles. I used to really like to go to Zaxby's, but I'm burnt on that.
I'm not burnt on
Ain't nothing like Wingtown. I'm telling you, ain't none of that stuff like Wingtown. So if you ever in Hopewell, make sure you run through. Okay, BT the highway runner, bro. You need to be home because you be running so hard, bro. About time you get some rest. When you getting back out there? We going home. Oh, matter of fact, we going home on Keita. We gotta go to the doctor the 6th. So we going home Monday. I'm taking 34. I'm gonna run for the week. I'm gonna run solo loads for the week. Come back, pick Keita We up on the weekend, then we take back off. And stay back out until she go back to the doctor. April 6th. She goes to the doctor every after next week. Okay, that's what I better say to Lucky before she snapped. So what's good, Lucky? Mike say I best say what's up to Lucky before she
You
snapped.
already know it, Mike. But you know what? That's why I fuck with you, Mike. That's why I fuck with you. Now everybody else ain't speak to me. Fuck y'all.
They did. I just didn't feel like telling you.
I ain't heard. I ain't
Get
said.
ready to eat meat. What? I'm about to get on my vegetables, vegetables and water. Hey, did the battery charge all the way up, boo?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit, bruh, I got all my drone batteries charged up. Well, it's smart, intelligent battery. It tell you it's got 4 lights, so I know that thing ready to go. I got all drone batteries charged up, but I don't know what it is. But it's windy. It's windy as anything down here in North Carolina. And the blue beacon across the street, so I'm gonna want to drop my trailer and go wash the truck. Blue, you can't beat that. The blue beacon right across the street. I might just wait till about 3 in the morning. Blue beacon don't close, right? Ain't blue beacon 24/7?
I be seeing it in the morning time open, like 2 in the morning.
Well, I don't know what time we gotta get this load off. Now, being woke to me just have knowledge of self, man. Question everything. And like I said before I get out of here, if I would have known that black people were honestly, if I would have known, because this African dude told us in prison, he was like, "You're not African American." He said, "What tribe are you from?" And niggas was like, "I don't know what tribe." Exactly. He said exactly. They lied to you. That was the CO said. He was dead ass serious. He was an African dude. He was like, "You're not an African American. Stop saying that. They lied to you." I'm like, man, and that's what made me start questioning the whole thing. Like, cause I started asking, I would start messing with Africans. Like, why y'all ain't come back and get us? And they look at me and laugh, and they be like, man, it's like. And so that's what made me start questioning and wondering, especially when I was in the joint and he said, "You're not African American. Lab grown meat is coming, whether you like it or not." Oh man, we'll stop eating meat then. 24 hours, JB, that's what's happening. 24 hours. What J talking 24 hours? I missed something.
I thought you was gonna be playing your drum when I came out here and that went through my house. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's too windy out here. I can't. And then of course I got all my drone batteries charged up, but it's so windy out here, man. It ain't even. I be at my drone up fighting with that wind now. Don't get me wrong. She can go. Cosby night gonna be a Cosby show. Meet the good time. James and Flo. Oh
They call us a good time.
no, bruh. You gonna take Kiki. Meet the Cosby's.
You know what? I'm coming to see Kiki
Man, he
too.
said he meet the Cosby. He don't
Oh,
never bring Kiki out, bro. You keep Kiki hidden. Cause you know,
cause he knows she a good girl.
Once you let Kiki meet
No, cause he know
everybody,
Kiki a good
you know,
girl.
once you let Kiki meet everybody, you locked in. That's why he don't let us see Kiki.
I know, cause I told Mike get Kiki number.
Kiki, we say get Kiki a number. Kiki, we say give Kiki a number, man.
Stop playing.
It's 804 444 44420.
Somebody gonna be calling the fuck out that number.
Where y'all at in North Carolina? We in I think we in Burlington at the Flying J. I know Burlington was where that Bojangles was at. We about 5 miles from the street. Well, we on the 85, right? Or we still on the
40.
40?
You on the 40?
Oh, we still on the 40. But the 40 and the 85 run together
Oh,
right
right
here.
now, yeah.
They together right now. 40 and the 85 together. Right here at the 150 at the Flying J. Live, that's where we at right now. Flying J at the 150. I remember somebody was like, man, I can't tell nobody where I'm at till I left the spot. For what? What's the point in that? We at the Flying J. Anyway, I'm about to I'm about to mess with my computer. Me and a girl live in Charlotte. Oh, okay, that's what's up, bro. Charlotte was another spot I was looking at. You in Hall River then. Hall River.
Whatever that is, Papa.
What's up, Mo? Hall River.
What more?
Mo 804. I don't know where no Hall River at. I don't see no river out there.
Hey Mo, hey Diviner.
Kitty we say what's up, Mo? Tell the wife what Kitty we say what's up. What's up, Mr. Divine Earth? Mo 804. What's happening, y'all? Where y'all at? Y'all in all that snow, man.
Starbucks
I
says
can't I
nowhere
can't
when
do
it's
that. I
nowhere.
can't
You
do
can
that. I
have it.
can't do all the snow. I'm looking for some sun. You know what I mean? It's time to get the shorts back on. In Southern Cali, it's been so cold over there. I don't know what's going on. Last time I was in Southern Cali the other day, it was 48 degrees. Exactly. That's all. That's what I'm saying. And I just posed the question because what's good, Marcus? Oh, you got the name of a king, bro. Down there, Marcus Robinson. You got the name of a king, bro. That first name, I like that.
That Marcus.
I like that. See that? I like that. That's gonna be my son first name, cause that's the daddy first name. Okay, I like that. This girl here she go.
No, Nene
I
want to
tell you,
know if
when
I'm
I tell you,
showing.
Kitty Wee, bro,
Nene wanted to see if I
the
was
first
showing or
thing,
not.
right?
I wanted to make sure my stomach, but
When I tell y'all this woman here, let me tell y'all something. When I met this woman, she would just take my cell phone and take about 30 selfies. I'm like, babe, give me my phone, man. I mean, just take your phone, selfie, 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 selfie. Come on, man. Hey, Jay, that's where I need to be some of that 85, man. I need to, if the wind stop blowing, it'd be cool. But I'm going to drop my trailer, go across the street to the Blue Beacon to get my truck washed. Nah, you know I be riding so much, man. I got so much I got like a list of stuff I got to run through, trying to put that wild network. I really like that's something new I'm trying to work on. Well, that little kind of my little episode on that. So I was trying to look up stuff for that. Then I'd be researching so much stuff, man. It'd be a long night around here. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do. Research some stuff now. Look up some new editing stuff. Yeah, bro, the wind is crazy. I wish the wind would die down so I could take my drone out and all my batteries charged. And the crazy thing is, I'm by VA, but I ain't gonna get to go to Hopewell get none of that chicken, man. Y'all think it's a game? I took Tucker Brown. Listen, I gave Tucker Brown. We was at the Loves. I said, all right, bro, I'm just gonna give you a piece of the chicken. I gave that nigga a piece of chicken. He was like, yo, we got to shoot over there.
they got lemon pepper too.
Yeah, he got lemon pepper. Then I let him taste the other one. He was like, man, them banging too. I'm like, yeah.
Everything banging.
Uh, I had seen I seen a truck driver. He was he was parking his truck and he was talking over it. He was talking while he was parking the truck, and he had the overhead view of it while he was putting it in. He was riding through the parking lot, and you could hear him talking. And he was in his truck, and the drone was following in his truck, and he parked. And I was like, yo, I want one of them. So it was me and another YouTuber. We had both seen it. This was about a year ago or so. And me and another YouTuber seemed like, man, that was dope right there. I think I'm gonna get that. He was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. So he said he was gonna get it, so I gonna let him get it. It was $1,000. I was like, I don't want to pay $1,000 right now for no drone. But man, I don't know. Just recently, I got back into it and I started looking at the FPV drones, and I was like, man, I want to get one of them drones, that I can have way up in the air, and I can be talking, and it fly in the air over the truck. So I was looking at drones, and I talked to a YouTuber, and he told me spend that $1,200. He's like, spend that 1,200, get right. And I was like, I didn't want to do that, so I went and I tried to be cheap. I spent $200 on the drone, but I could see what the drone was seeing, but the drone was right there in front of my face. It couldn't go there, it didn't have no height, and the wind was pushing it all around, so that was a waste. I ended up giving that to Kitty Wee brother. I bought the bugs too. which I really like the Bugs 2 because the Bugs 2, I see the problem I had was the GPS lock. I needed that GPS lock, and that was just through learning and watching the videos. So I see once I had the GPS lock, it made it stable, the stability. But after I lost my Bugs 2 at the job, and I was looking at the videos, DJI has like 75% of the drone market. They are like top dog. I'm like, you know what? When I lost the Bugs 2, I said I'm not gonna play no more. I'm gonna get a DJI. But I didn't know which DJI I wanted. If I wanted to get the Spark. The Spark was like $499, but it doesn't come in a controller. To get the controller, it's another $300. I didn't know which one I wanted. I wanted to get the one the best bang for my buck. And just so happened it came out in January with the Mavic Air. And the Mavic Air just so happened to be perfect for truck drivers because it's so small and compact. It's real easy for storage in the truck. And like the Phantom, I seen the Phantom. It was boss. It do a lot of shit, but it's so big and bulky. It's like as tall as my refrigerator. And the Mavic Pro, everybody kept talking about how the gimbal. They didn't like how the way it sat. So the best bang for the buck was the Mavic Air, and that's why I got that. A lot of watching YouTube videos, a lot of reviews on it before I got it. I did a lot of YouTube watching because I had already spent like $400 on drones, $400 or $500, and wasn't happy with what I got. So I was like, and I tell anybody like right now, I was out in New Mexico and I just sitting in my truck flying my drone, and man, it's therapeutic. It's to me it is. It's relaxing. I enjoy it. It's like a little hobby for me. I will always have a DJI as long as they're there. If somebody come, better I'll have them. But I tell anybody, man, once you get a DJI product, you will never be without one. It's a must-have. I don't even mind paying the $24 every 2 years to fly it. It's well worth it. I'll tell you, it's well worth it. And then I got the I didn't just get the drone. I got the Fly More combo because I didn't want to play around with it. So I got 3 batteries, the super power bank, extra propellers. A lot of people like you don't need propellers. Well, yeah, I do. I might bend some propellers. I want some ones that's not bent. So and this power bank charge the battery up in like 30 minutes. They can charge 4 batteries. It only charges one at a time. But I just think it's better to get the Fly More combo because if you buy it, it comes with one battery. Batteries are $80 a battery. So Fly More combo is $1,000. I think it's $1,088, and you get 3 batteries. But you won't go wrong. I guarantee it. The little boy told me to get the Mavic Pro. Righteous. And your thoughts and actions. Exactly. I'm glad to see y'all answer back on that because the dude, I mean, it's just that, sometimes I post stuff on IG so y'all just see how stupid some people really are. I just want you to see really the stupidity that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Stupidity I have to deal with on a daily basis. All the batteries charged. Like some people, some people, it's pointless trying to explain because you're doing something they'll never understand, and that's just what it is and the size of it. And my brother Prophet, I need to holler at you about something, brother.
Okay,
I
well,
do
look, I
need to
was
holler at you
talking
when you
to
get a minute.
your
What
big
you say,
brother.
baby?
Paw Patrol gonna be at Kickback Jackson 11:30.
Paw Patrol. Go be a Paw Patrol. They gonna be where? Kickback Jazz
Paw
tomorrow?
Patrol gonna be at Kickback Jackson tomorrow, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, some shit like that. But call me back with the details. But I just want to let you know, cause I know my man's like Paw Patrol.
Yo, Keita Wee.
Alrighty, girl.
And she already talking about taking the baby swimming. Nigga ain't even out here yet. She talking about taking him swimming. My little nigga ain't going swimming yet. I can't wait till he put his little jeans and his little sneakers on. He gonna be too much for TV.
Swimming. I can't wait.
When he put his little little jeans and his little sneakers on.
I be looking all bold.
Hey, when my little guy put his little polo jeans on and his little sneakers, oh man, I can't wait to see this little guy, man. This gonna be too much. This gonna be too much when he have his little jeans on, man. You know, I think every man always wanted a son. Some of y'all already got one. You always want a son as a man. You always want your little guy. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my little. That's my little guy, man. He'll have his little jeans and sneakers on, this little T-shirt. I can't wait to see this little guy. I can't wait to see this little dude, man. It's a beautiful thing, yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I do make it better than they know my little guy finally coming, bro. It took me what 41 years. 41 years. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'm at the truck stop. I think I'm gonna go over there and get my truck washed. Man, and just I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I know y'all may feel it too. One thing I'm getting tired about at OTR. I'm getting tired of the begging, man. Every time we in the truck stop, somebody come up begging. Please, just leave us alone, man. We don't make that much money. Shit, let us live. Leave us alone. Please, man. For real. Y'all know it is. Your boy Parteehard. Y'all stay safe, stay sucker free.